Andrew Tate shares views on UK politics in candid interview. People want the truth. In a recent interview that's gained rapid traction online, entrepreneur and social media personality Andrew Tate offered his candid perspective on the state of UK politics. Known for his outspoken views, Tate's remarks covered everything from voter apathy and media narratives to the importance of personal responsibility in shaping society. While his appearance stirred debate, as often happens with his public commentary, many viewers expressed interest in his take on political leadership, economic policy, and media influence in the United Kingdom. In this piece, we explore the key points raised in Tate's discussion, reactions across the political spectrum, and what this says about the broader political climate. During the hour-long discussion published on a popular podcast channel, Tate explained why he believes growing numbers of people feel disconnected from mainstream politics. There's a divide between what's said on the news and what people experience in their daily lives, he said, arguing that politicians are often too insulated to understand public sentiment. He pointed to topics such as the rising cost of living, public service delays, and a perceived lack of accountability among political leaders as signs of deeper frustration in British society. When politicians speak, it feels like they're reading from a script, he added. People want honesty, not slogans. Tate also suggested that media outlets should make space for a wider variety of perspectives, warning against a political environment that filters voices that don't fit within a narrow range of acceptable opinions. Diversity of thought matters, he said. If everyone sounds the same, nothing changes. While Tate's remarks struck a chord with many who feel similarly disillusioned, others were quick to point out that his statements offer limited policy insight. Political analyst Sarah Dunford commented, "Tate articulates the frustration a lot of people feel, but we need to distinguish between venting and vision. Change requires more than just pointing out what's broken." Still, his commentary aligns with an increasingly common theme in UK politics: the gap between the electorate and those in power. Studies show that voter turnout among younger demographics continues to decline, and public trust in political institutions is at its lowest in decades. In that light, Tate's comments serve as a reminder that public discourse is shifting beyond traditional platforms. Predictably, the reactions to the interview varied widely. Supporters praised him for speaking directly and challenging political norms. One social media user wrote, "You don't have to agree with Tate to see that he's saying what a lot of us are thinking." On the other side, critics argued that his approach lacks depth. "We can't build policy on personality alone," said a former political advisor. "Yes, we need more voices in politics, but those voices should be attached to solutions, not just critiques." Others also raised concerns about elevating celebrity commentary in serious political conversations. "Everyone has the right to their opinion," said a political commentator, "but we also have to be careful not to confuse engagement with expertise." The fact that this interview drew millions of views within a few days speaks to the evolving nature of political engagement. Increasingly, people are turning to podcasts, long-form videos, and alternative platforms for insight, conversation, and debate. Figures like Andrew Tate, Joe Rogan, and others have carved out significant space in this arena, not by offering traditional political blueprints, but by voicing widespread discontent. For many, this alternative commentary offers a space to feel heard, even if the solutions remain unclear. Yet, as political conversation becomes more decentralized, so too does the need for media literacy. Experts emphasize the importance of cross-checking claims, distinguishing between personal opinion and verified information, and holding all public voices mainstream or not to the same standard of accountability. Andrew Tate's latest comments on UK politics have certainly reignited conversations around leadership, media, and public trust. Whether you agree with his views or not, the underlying message is clear: a growing segment of the population feels unheard, and that's a signal all parties should take seriously. The path forward lies not in shutting down voices, but in opening up spaces for respectful, informed debate. As the UK moves toward its next election cycle, the public appetite for authenticity, solutions, and reform will only grow stronger. What's your take on Tate's remarks? Do you believe political leaders are out of touch, or are influencers stepping into territory better left to elected officials? Share your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe for more balanced political coverage, interviews, and discussions. Turn on notifications so you don't miss a moment in UK politics. Let's keep the conversation thoughtful, respectful, and informed.